Let go. Yeah. Don't know. Oh yeah.
It's the original Batman.
One time. It's a bad man thing. It's body baby. VQs. Let
It's
go.
VQs.
I'ma make you bounce like a hurricane. I'ma make your bed rock like a hurricane. I'ma do it like nobody can. And I'll give you all the things.
First of all, y'all, beauty blender is old, but you're supposed to take a new beauty blender. You can tell because like it's starting to look deformed. Look, just that this is what we're going with. I'm taking a beauty blender and I'm using my Nars Radiance, whatever this one is. I think it's the Radiance. Now I have really oily skin, and for some reason I don't think Nars really contains my oil. If we're gonna be honest, I don't think it contains my oil at all. Let me zoom. I love we use the base tape by Tarte, y'all, and it smells so good. It just reminds me of summer. Like, it reminds me of a summer vacay. So I use the base tape by Tarte for the base, and then I'm using my Nars Creamy Radiance foundation in the color Huhane. The reason why I use this foundation, can we talk about it real quick? It's not the best when it comes to oily skin, but for some reason, like, it matches I love the color that I get, and it matches my skin like almost perfect. So that's why I continue to use it. Like, and I do have like an array of different foundations, but you know how different foundations have different and so this one I just feel like matches my skin literally the best. Now, when I do get ready, it's a lot that goes into it because one, I have a very low hairline, so a lot of times I'm putting the foundation on like basically my edges, and then I'm having to like go back in and take it out. So it's just really, you know, it is what it is. So that's what you see me doing right now, because my edges like come down to my forehead. And then later on, we're going to take a makeup wipe and fix it. But so I like to, honestly, right now I'm using the beauty blender because I feel like it. But quite frankly, I think I like applying this foundation more with a brush. It's very creamy, but it's not too thick like the Becca foundation that I usually use. And I love that foundation for the winter, even though RIP Becca, like, we're not even gonna talk about it because I am a bit sad. I'm a bit sad. Now, I'm a bit sad because that foundation was perfect for the winter and nobody has the consistency to that foundation. Like, it can never be duplicated, imitated, nor intimidated. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil, and I use that in the color medium brown, which is a cool tone brown. For my under eye concealer, I use the MAC Studio Fix concealer in the color NC45. And for my concealers that I'm using to brighten up my face, I kind of like dibble and dabble between a couple of concealers, I'm not gonna lie. I usually start off with the Kylie concealer, the Kylie Cosmetics, just because one, it was on sale at Ulta and I do kind of like it. Now when it runs out, will I buy it again? Probably not. I'm not a huge supporter of Kylie, and it's no shade, no tea, but it's like, I don't know if I trust like celebrity makeup brands enough. I mean, I don't know, something about, y'all tell me what y'all think, because for me, I'm just kind of like, I honestly just got it because it was on style, if we're gonna be completely honest. But if you all would like to know, this color is in Oak. And I mean, it's very creamy and it does a really good job. I'm no tea, no shade. Like, she gets the job done. But will I re-up? No. So for the second layer of concealer, I use Juvia's Place or Juvia's Palace. I forgot what it was called. In the shade 15. And I just wanted to say that her concealer is a bit on the cooler side with this color. So I only put like a dot. Like, you don't put a lot at all, and I let it sit for just a little bit, and I only put it under my eye, not on my nose, literally just under my eye. We're going to take the Huda Beauty powder, which is literally my favorite powder that I talk about on every live. And the first thing I start off with, I put it in the lid of the cap, and I start off with my nose. because my nose is the first thing to go, for some reason, like my nose runs when I have makeup on. It decides to do what it wants to do when it wants to do it. I make sure to always powder my nose, and I don't wipe off the powder from my nose until I finish my makeup. I'm not trying to have this makeup slide everywhere. Everything needs to stay in place. Everything needs to stay in place. So we're gonna do this a couple of times. Just doing a patting motion just to kind of blur. And I love how even if your concealer, if you messed up and it's a little bit too light, for some reason I feel like this powder really neutralizes it. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like this powder does a really good job of neutralizing. And then we're going to go in with our chin. Every place that we put the concealer, look, y'all, my lips are on disappear. Every place that we put the concealer, we're going to put the powder, just because, like I said, we're dealing with oily skin. So this is not going to be the first powder and the last powder that we're using, but this is the powder that adds color and neutralizes the concealer. As you can tell, I love this powder. Nothing can replace it. She has a special place in my heart. And this is not sponsored, but you know, if you ever see me, they ever catch me outside. Lately, I've actually been using these Kim Kardashian concealer sticks, y'all. Like, I know I might be late to the party, but I love these. These are actually very buttery. Shout out to Kim. I give flowers where flowers are due, where they're earned, I would say. And Kim earned her flowers with me with this. So ooh, crap. Ooh, okay. I love this. So I usually just do it in a C notion. And y'all, this blends out so freaking smooth. Oh my gosh. So smooth. And I'm going to take my Makeup by Ariel brush in the A3.2. It's like tapered. And I'm just going to blend this out. Y'all, look how this blends. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? Are we open to the discussion? Kim did what needed to be done. But if she does, I will buy this one again. Simply because it's so buttery and it blends out perfect. I love the formula. I love the color for me. Now this isn't the darkest that it does come in. So I'm like, Kim girl, like, we need to get it together a little bit. For you love black men so much. Your makeup is not gearing towards darker tones. No tea, no shade. I'm just playing. All tea, all the shade. For real though. After that, I'm going to go in with my Tan and Gorgeous bronzer. Just because, like I said, I have oily skin and I like whenever I put a cream down, I have to put a powder. Just to kind of set it. Even if it isn't to add to the color, I need this to be set. I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty bronzer, just because this has like a little bit of shimmer to it, and it's like, okay, we want sun-kissed mommy. I feel like I'm kind of looking flat right now, so it's like we gotta bring back the color in our face. I don't like drugstore products like that, and I've said that numerous times on my channel, but there's certain products that I do like, and this Milani bronzer in the color Soleil, which is number 5, I love the gold undertones that it has. So I do use it on my cheek. After that, I'm going in with my favorite Orgasm by Nars Jumbo Blush. And I'm taking a very fluffy tapered brush from the Makeup by Ariel collection. This is the brush A22 to apply. Look how we go heavy on the blush around here, because blush is like the first thing to go from your cheeks. So I kind of go, look at it, look at my eyelash, just in the way. Look at all this on my hair. Look, we'll get it together. Blush is the first thing to go, and so I like to pack it on a bit heavy, right on the apple of my cheeks, and then fan out towards there. And I'm trying not to like get it all on my lashes, but sometimes it's inevitable. Now on to my eyeshadow look. This is my signature eyeshadow look that you will see me have in literally every TikTok. It's 2 colors. 2 colors. When I say every day, y'all, I mean every day. Like, you could wear this look anywhere. Wow. Okay. I thought I lost it. 2 colors. So what you're going to need is a neutral color that's kind of like your skin tone, and then a one that's a tad darker. It doesn't really matter what, like, from what eyeshadow palette. Like, I have so many of these colors. I am using the KKW palette just because I love this neutral palette. So I'm using the color Radiance, and then I like to use like this dark color, or sometimes I'll use this one. It depends on how I'm feeling, or sometimes I'll even use like a cool tone. And I have something like that in the Norvina palette, believe it or not. And I know a lot of people did not like this palette, but this has a lot of cool tones. I would actually use this in my crease sometime. And that's the color Soul. Doesn't matter, grab that Morphe 350 palette, and you're going to take a big blending brush, and I just put this all over my lid. This is the brush A14 from the Makeup by Ariel collection. And literally, girls, this is literally an everyday look. Like, I just sloppily just put the color all over. Sometimes if I really want to do a no makeup look, I will literally just leave it like this. But we're doing the 2 colors today. Oof. Yeah, I think I have this tied a little bit too tight. Okay. I don't know, for some reason it's like tied a bit tightly. And we're gonna do the same for the other eye. Like I said, like, this is really put on a good amount. Usually for my everyday makeup look, I do not put an eyeshadow base, which it sounds crazy, but like, I kind of want, when I'm walking throughout the day, like, I want the eyeshadow to age how it feels like aging, which is like, what, girl? What are you talking about? But I don't know, something about when it starts to, like, if it wears off or if it ages, like, it just looks very natural and kind of sun-kissy. And so I usually do not put a base for my everyday makeup look, especially the ones, since y'all are requesting the one that you always see in TikTok. This is literally what I do when I'm making my face up for the TikToks. After that, I'm going to take a smaller brush. Like, when I say small, I'm like kind of like this. And this is going to be the A20 in the Makeup by Ariel collection. And like I said, I kind of dibble and dabble between like 3 different shades. 3 different shades. And I guess today, like, we'll do this is in the Gemini. It's kind of a dark purpley look. And literally like that. And because my eyes are a bit hooded, I'm going to put it above my crease a little in a windshield wiper motion. Now, this does not have to be perfect. It's literally just to add a little bit dimension to our eyes. Like, girly, it's not even that deep. And we're going to do the same for the other eye. Like, as you can see, like, it's just to add dimension. And we're going to do the same exact thing for the bottom. So I'm taking my shader brush in A18. We're going to take that same neutral color first, and then we're going to go in with the dark purple. Now, after that, I'm also going to take another blender brush that's a bit small. This one is also for Morphe. This is in the brush M514. And we're going to do our nose. I'm actually using the same neutral color, y'all. The same neutral color. The same neutral color. And we're going to pull down from my eyebrows. And literally just contour our nose ever so lightly on the opposite sides of the powder. Another thing I like to do, like I said, that was not the only time we're going to use a powder because I have such oily skin. I'm going to be taking my Laura Mercier powder in the color Translucent. And what I like to do is take the butt of the Beauty Blender and a good hefty amount of powder, blow on it a bit, and we're going to go in on the forehead because this is a lot of where like my oil comes from. Also going to take another brush. This is a Morphe, no, I don't know what brush this is, y'all. I'm sorry. Just a flat but a little puffy brush. Take the powder and put this on your eyebrows. My eyebrows get very oily too. This camera better not overheat. This camera and I be like fighting. And as you can see, it creates like a different look on your eyebrows. I love it. After that, I'm taking my mascara. We're gonna do the lips, and then we're gonna do some highlight and wipe off our nose. You can literally take any mascara. The mascara I'm using is KKW. I've been using this a lot lately just because my Lancome one dried up. and this is the one that's out. Okay, I don't really buy or like mascara. To me is mascara to me just because I have eyelash extensions or I'm always wearing falsies, so it really doesn't matter. And then it's about the time where I take my makeup wipe my edges, wipe my lips, because clearly my lips are, I'm just using the Kylie Jenner Cheers Darling highlighter, and I'm patting it with a fan brush. So now I am taking the shade, well, the Lip Pencil Earth Tone by NYX. And of course, we're just gonna line our lips. It's a little dull, but we're gonna line our lip. Usually use this one or Chestnut by MAC or Nude 3 by KKW. A good dupe. Why am I talking while doing this? I don't know. A good dupe for Espresso by MAC. A good dupe for Chestnut by MAC is actually Espresso by NYX, if you don't want to spend like what MAC is like $20 for a lip liner, which honestly is a bit steep because I literally lose them all the time. Don't know, maybe I'm just irresponsible, but anyway, it is what it is. And now y'all know I have an array of glosses. Lately I actually have been using I've actually, believe it or not, I tried NYX lip glosses for the first time for the 25 Days of Beauty, and y'all, Sugar High is so cute. That's one of my favorites. I know I need to finger comb my hair. Like, this one is so, I don't know why this one's so like down, but I mean, I'm not trying to make them fall because like I said, like I am going out tonight and it's only 1:36 p.m. so I know it's gonna fall. This side is already like kind of falling, Lord have mercy. But and this is the everyday look. This is what y'all always see on TikTok. This is literally what I wear. I mean, mine is, I do switch out my lip colors, so my lips might be different, but for the most part, this is what you do see me in on TikTok. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram. I love y'all so much. God loves you. Stay true to yourselves. Bye.